Today, a man, his gun, and a ski mask.
And them Duke boys is at it again.
That's next. Corvette Ronnie's Crime Beat on Men Are So Smart. So, on the show here, we spend a whole lot of money on fancy graphics, so we got to use them. Here's Corvette Ronnie's Crime Beat.
Fast food workers robbed at gunpoint by a man wearing a ski mask, identified the suspect as a co-worker. East Baton Parish Sheriff's Office reported Cleveland Willis, 28 years old, has been arrested in connection with the October 3rd armed robbery at the KFC on Perkins Road in Baton Rouge.
According to the arrest warrant, the victims told investigators that although the suspect was wearing a ski mask, they could tell it was Willis because they had worked with him for several months.
The warrant stated the suspect walked into the business wearing all black and a black ski mask over his face. He reportedly pointed the gun at the head of one of the workers, pulled back the hammer, and demanded money.
Authorities said both workers opened 2 cash registers and handed over a total of a little more than $600.
Cleveland, is that you?
What?
The report said one of the victims asked
Cleveland, is that you?
And his reply?
What?
No, it's not me.
No, it's not me.
That is quote unquote what the suspect replied.
The report states the suspect drove off in a silver Nissan Altima. Be careful of people that drive those Altimas. Which is the same vehicle Willis had been using while he was working there.
According to the warrant, the victims reported they recognized the robber as Willis because of his voice and the features they were able to see through the holes in the mask. Willis has been booked in the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison on a charge of armed robbery. Bond has not been set. Cleveland, we have a problem.
How many other stores are available for robbing besides the one where you worked? You know, how did you narrow it down to that?
Baton Rouge is a fairly good-sized city.
Sure.
It seems like they got to have more than one KFC there.
Or a Pizza Hut?
I get that he's comfortable with KFC, but seriously.
Next up on Corvette Ronnie's Crime Beat, Florida man, you ain't no Bo Duke. Authorities in Southwest Florida had to pull a thoroughly ruined Toyota Corolla. I had one of those.
It was ruined when you had it.
It was. Out of an area canal after the driver reportedly attempted to jump the watery 20-foot gap only to fall a little bit short in his quest to get to the other side.
Now, as funny as that image is, it's the little details that add to this story. A truly great Florida story, by the way.
Every stupid person's story comes from Florida.
Florida or Germany. I think we've narrowed it down to that.
You know what I think it is? I think the holes in the strainer are a lot bigger. Too many extras falling through there.
So, according to WFTX TV, witnesses saw the man drive the blue Corolla up to the edge of the canal and exit the car to observe the distance and ponder his options.
Okay, so at least we know
he thought about it.
He thought about it.
There was a little bit of thought. Just why he was so determined to make the journey across, officials can't say, but they did note this all went down a few short blocks from a bridge that spans this canal just for such occasions.
Okay, let me get this straight. No, I can't even get it straight.
You can't wrap your head
There's
around
a bridge there.
There's
Just
a bridge.
use the freaking bridge, you idiot, you moron.
So after careful consideration, he got back in his Corolla. He backed up quite a ways. Then he gunned the compact towards the edge of the canal.
Right, what happened?
So, well, some of the observers noted that there's the absence of a lift or any type of a ramp at the edge of the canal. So, guess what?
He didn't make it.
No.
The Lee County Sheriff's Department said the man was uninjured, though the Corolla was totaled. Surprisingly, the unnamed man wasn't charged with anything, which means he was likely sober. You know how we like to say alcohol was involved?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No, just crazy.
Just like the real life stunt with the real life General Lee shows, it's not the jump that's going to kill you, It's the landing. Oh, them Duke boys is at it again.
Oh, man.
What is this guy thinking? I mean, it's not like he has this car that'll go 200 miles an hour or something. I mean,
no.
He's got a Corolla that's probably a 5-speed.
And I was kind of hoping that the story might say that when the tow truck driver fished it out, he would say, "Who's the U-boat commander?"
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Risky Business, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah. We really can't say what he was thinking. But he did think. Just
thought about it for a moment at least.
Mom, I don't think good.
You know, at the very least, I'm sure he had some car ramps at home, like for working on his car.
Yeah, that would have been good. Maybe he watched an Evel Knievel movie or something. A jump in Las Vegas. Maybe that's what he was thinking.
He wanted to be the next Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
Didn't work out so good.
No.
Yeah, that's probably the end of that car.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where are you ever going to find another Corolla?
Literally everywhere.
With easy financing. Oh, they still make Corollas, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of their bigger sellers. They're very inexpensive.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, they're rear-wheel drive, too.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of the drifters like those.
Oh, nice.
This guy could have made some money that way. But no.
Not in this case.
Got to go jumping rivers.
Yeah.
I got something to prove.
Yeah.
If you'd like to get a hold of us for any particular reason, I can't imagine why. But if you do,
maybe you know this guy. We'd love to know his name.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
But he wasn't drinking.
No, not drinking.
Maybe that's where he went wrong.
Maybe needed to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Had he had a couple drinks, he might have thought more clearly. We'll never know.
If he'd have just taken the bridge, drunk or not, he wouldn't have any of these problems. Try to jump the river or take the... Okay, anyway. So there's a little, like an arrow right about here underneath the screen.
I don't see anything.
I think it's right there. And if you click that, there's a whole window of information that drops down that you'll be able to find ways to connect with us, which we would love. You know, when you watch the show, feel free to leave us a comment.
We love getting emails.
We do.
The more the merrier.
The questions that we get are incredible sometimes.
Yes.
And we do our best to answer them. And hopefully soon we'll get to yours as well. We do read them all.
Yeah, everyone.
We just can't respond to them all the time. Otherwise, we'd be just doing inbox shows.
Yeah.
So keep them coming, and we'll try to do inbox for you coming up in a show in the next few days. All right. We'll see you next time on Men Are So Smart.